Okay, I think we're good here. Looks like everything's working okay. Let's do a little bit of practice so I can make sure I get my hands warm, and then we will hopefully smash this out. Let me also change this. There's my text. Practicing gravity. And for gravity, I'm getting my notes out. Break above B. We have above B. Is this the right one? Make sure I'm looking at the right good thing here. What's the last thing we got? Oh, this is not the gravity split. This is the wrong split. Oh, yep, that's the wrong one. This is the one. This is the right file. Locker Okay, we're gonna start grabbing focus. Helpful. Oh, focus. I need to remember to actually get this PMB because I missed it last time for no reason. Fine, don't worry about that later. No item. It's kind of expensive for that. Exactly. That we don't want to have happen. Oh, Hey, Darkseid. Hope you're doing well. Doing some practice real quick. I hope I didn't just use up my luck either. Yeah, I used up my luck for Cannonball, because that's the 30% drop that I need during the run. It certainly is. Hey Vera, how you been? I know, and that's why I have to play it for a Mega Man Marathon of all things. But de-rusting this category has been a pain in the ass. That being said, there have been a lot of new things I found. Not a whole lot, but some good reroutes. You sucker at the end. Okay, let's practice Starman 2, because I have a different strap for Star Stage. I don't want to forget all that stuff. By Aqua Sword of Barriers. All the way down. Aqua Sword. Then we need put stuff in. We're gonna take out Shockwave, Dash Attack Hub, High Cannon. Where are you? Where's High Cannon at? I had to know where it was on my practice save. Did we remember to regular jump? No, we did not. I need to organize my notes a little bit better. They're kind of messy, so it'll be fine. It's not a big deal. So we need to get the source data file first, so we're gonna grab that. So we can do data graveyard properly here. Nope, need to slide down there. Thankfully we have plenty of dupe jumps, so that's why we do this part right before star. And we Death Warp out. Death Warping is faster than climbing out or jacking out back in. Surprisingly, I have Mega Cannon in this draw. I think I'm gonna stick to the normal strat I do though. Because we could get wood on. But I have to check. Yeah, because I'm doing a weird strat to get Yo-Yo 3, so I think it's best if I just do what I was gonna do. There's just way too much to think about in this category. Like, there is a lot in this category to worry about. Thankfully, we don't have to play much of this area. Just go straight down. I need a few extra coins. Make sure all that works. Let's see. We got Yo-Yo 2. We need to do Yo-Yo 3 strats. Strat here is a little tricky because the room to get Yo-Yo 3 is not very wide. So what we're gonna do, get up here. So we jump up. We're gonna set heat B from here. Make sure we land on the left side over here so the Galleon doesn't see me instantly. Snipe it out. We check the GMD here. But sometimes it can get full cost, so it's worth checking. I'm gonna just verify we got wood. Yeah, so that's Wood Aura. Now the hard part is getting Yo-Yo 3 right here. That should also be Yo-Yo 3 if done right. Because you only have about 3 seconds to get it, which is surprisingly tight. You could technically get Yo-Yo 3 off the big yard, but that's really, really tight and not worth it. And the other yard's right there anyways, so. Like, these are the two splits I wanted to practice the most, because I made some changes immediately. Stop that. Jeez, ultimate jerk. That fight was so slow, but as long as we're getting the money. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think we're just gonna... We're gonna run this. Make sure I get my notes in the right spot here. I'm recording. Alright, I think we're good. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay. My hands are at least warm enough to be able to tech smash. There are some other cool strats that I did come up with. Even just some simple ones like getting high guard from a Sniper Joe simplified things. And these strats save anywhere from like 10 seconds to like almost entire minutes if we get lucky. But I'm just going to play this through all the way to the end because I need the practice for Monday's showcase. I would like to get this under 2 hours, and just for the sake of here have an updated run, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I have other marathon things I need to practice that are a bit more pressing. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Alright, let's go. At least everything starts the same as any percent, so at least I know exactly what menus to do. Alright, so the only big things I need to do is get the coins, get the HP. You need a lot of cannons early on, so we don't run out. A little slow. Good point on this side here. Get that on the way out. We were gonna get that on the way out. We'll just get it now, sure. Cannon-wise, we're okay right now. That's bad. I think I still have enough. I'm gonna get used to these. Whatever. So we want heat armor because we need to take a hit from the spiky. We're gonna try and get heat shot from it. It's easiest to get it from there rather than scavenging GMDs. But it's still a random drop, so a bit of luck involved. damage boost here. Okay, that should be enough cannons to work with. Nope, not lucky. Still not a 10 either. It should be a guaranteed item at 10, so I must be getting a 9 or something. Well, that means we have to get Heat Shot later in the run, which is annoying, because now we have to start getting it from D&Ds, because for whatever reason, Dead on Fire is the only place you find a spiky one, so we never see them again, ever. Whatever. I got the job done. It gets the job done. Not too much is going to be different in this next split either. A red cannon. So the only major changes here, we just need to get some power-ups in Global 1. And we're only going to buy just a mem up from the shop. Otherwise, this is pretty much the same as any percent. The extra mem ups are really nice, though, just because MP management is a lot less scary here. I'm gonna hopefully do this first part right, though. This is a little scary to do. Again, so we go down this way. I was scared I did not push down for a second. I was about to bonk my head. And unfortunately, right in the rail here is the only way to get over here, so. I really did not want to take that hit, or that hit. This is bad health-wise. I don't like this health-wise. We're in a really bad spot. Should be okay here. Do this. Well, that didn't work. That did not hit far enough down. That's fine. We still have enough of what we need. It's not a PB attempt anyway, so that's fine. We just want the practice right now. Things happen in runs. We've got enough resources to get through where we need to go, so it's fine. Honestly, that's not the worst death I could have taken either. want the mem up here. Like, money is way too scarce early game to justify trying to get anything else this early. You just don't have a lot to work with. This part for later. Gonna head to the Gutsman. We'll just have to do the normal reg strats. Probably could have saved a second if I just used my recovers on the way. That's fine. Whatever. Go away. If I knew I was gonna get dash attack at the draw, I would have just used one cannon only. Alright, so if we're only plus 41, that's definitely not the worst death I could have had. Okay, so we need to reg shotgun. We can save time here and quick, so... Because we need shotgun for... for one P&D that's in this level. So... we need a unlocker for that. We need shotgun for getting high guard, that's what I meant to say. I was just like, wait a second. Oh, we got cannon, so that helps a lot. Carefully not screw this up. Unfortunately, no dash attacks, so I'll have to get left sword later. Like, that would be a nice time saving if possible, but it's not likely to get dash attack in a draw. Alright, V-Gun deals with you, and that's how we get high guard off of that one. So you can respawn his spawn timer by jumping to the very top of that room, which is very convenient, because that saves... The old strat was to reload Bank 1 and kill the Sniper Joe there before going back to Bank 2, but that's slow. So once I found that out, that saves like 15 seconds or something like that. Just really, really handy. We got cross gun early, that's exactly what we want. Health. Yeah, there's some really, really good movement manips to be able to do that, because you want those S ranks, especially since High Guard is not... You can't get it anywhere else, and it only drops on an S. Nice, thanks. This guy just really does not want to play ball. wants to play catch with my face. Well, that's good enough because I got the money I needed. So, as you can see, saved a bunch of time still. So the fight was whatever, but hey, save a bunch of time doing that. I need reg cannon because I didn't reg it earlier. By unlocker and a bunch of TVs. Need to get to 5. Okay. This one's not much different from any percent either, but I am gonna skip the fire sword because I no longer need it. Because I can get it later. So that saves just a little bit of GMB time. I hope that Popper's not going to be in a bad position now. Okay. Stayed out of the way. So we no longer need this BMD, so we can just leave that behind. I do need heat shot. We can check these. I got heat shot, so there, I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the run. Health doesn't really matter that bad. Yeah, thankfully we have a lot more HP than normal, so I can take a few hits. So we do need a 5th tree bomb, so we do need to respawn one of the kill plants coming up. Oh, that was close. Ah, you jerk. Get out of the way. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I need a second one, so here, let's do this. Let's come back to this bar. That should respawn. I only account for 1 respawn, I didn't account for 2. Actually, it works out okay. Okay, well. Kinda want to save health, that's why I'm doing it this way. I don't like this. I'm gonna wait. It's a pretty messy stage, but whatever. We only got 1 tree bomb too, so that's not really terribly useful. Okay, we got spreader. That's a guaranteed spreader, so we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the run. He goes in. This doesn't do enough to actually save a hit. That's funny. Unfortunately, that does not do enough to save a hit. It's always funny when I get Life Sword in the draw by accident. Okay, so we need to read emails, we need to buy a Mocker and Elect Blade. Use Fast Gauge. So emails have to be read. We want this one. That's Bronze Fist, this is Fast Gauge, and this is Roll. We do have enough money for everything we need, so Mocker, 3 Elect Blades for later. Alright, let's hope we get some shooting chips here. Sometimes my luck is not so good. My PB actually had no shooting chips, and I had to really improvise. Yeah, it's really bad in this game, unfortunately. It's so sad. So we're gonna use that Fast Gauge because I need it. So we're gonna let that Pepe go away. That should be good. I could probably have shot it out of the way, but I wasn't sure if I had enough shooting chips, and I wouldn't want to risk this. We did get, needle, double needle. So I don't have to worry about that. Now we need the reg mini bomb because we don't have it. Because this is the only decent way to kill this thing. Like this is like a even more complicated level than it is in any percent. There's quite a bit to do. Ooh, that's bad. I think I can respawn him from here? I think he'll respawn from here. No, he won't. Okay, I have to get the one in the other room now. Which is really bad. That throws off the strats pretty badly. Okay, that's triple. Wait here. We're gonna check this. We either get heat shot or we can get full cost off this. That's still quad, I think. I'm gonna check. Okay, we got what we needed, thankfully. I don't want to have to go for that one. Like, that one was unfortunately really bad to have to go for. Because it's slow to be down here. But it's at least an option. Oh, haven't fumbled that in a while. I need to bomb because we do need to get bubble spread here, so. Okay, so that should be bubble spread. And now we need shockwave. So let's do our editing. That goes out. This, and this. Now we need tree bomb. Play Bubby. Duke jump. Had to think for a second. Oh, there's repair after I already needed it. Oh my god. Like, I know I need to take some damage later, but that's too early. Oh my goodness. What is this pattern? I don't think I got many bug Bs. That's kind of concerning. Let's see a second. Okay, I have 11. That's enough. 11's workable. Yeah, just what a pattern to get. And now it's any percent strats from here. Getting Duke Jump is actually nice here because I can just jump past the cold bear. I wish I was winning. How are you doing? Honestly, there's no winning in this game. You just do a little better with every run. Or worse, depending on how the game decides to deal your cards. Alright, Iceman. You played nice. As long as I don't get hit on the first attack, we're fine. Yeah. Alright, Bright Man we can save a lot of time in, so. We're hoping to get some shooting chips, though, in our draw. We can do this with a mini bomb, but it's a little tricky. Unlocker. That's good. Yeah, I'm hoping for Zero Rise tomorrow. Someday I'll be not lazy enough to get YouTube's chat on screen as well. Alright, what do we got here? That'll work. That covers the chips I need. Damage boost strats here. I don't need the GMD anymore, so we're good. Get that now, so that takes care of Zapring 2. Just get past this bunny for now. Oh shit. I think I'm dead. Okay. I'm glad I didn't die. This bunny's in a really bad spot though. I just can't take any damage here, so respawn. Throw. There's my bomb 2. I am not gonna be able to get past that. Yeah, money's really tight to the point where even these copper coins are kind of needed. I have 2 bombs. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. We can do this with 2 tree bombs and a mini bomb. So we'll still save time. Still saving a little bit. Yeah, so in my PB, I missed getting Zapring 2 on the first couple tough bunnies, and I had to back up to a different tough bunny, so it took a long time. So even with mistakes, we're doing okay there. All things considered, this run has gone okay for a no reset. Like, there would definitely be things I would be resetting for if I didn't get them. Like, if I didn't get heat shot by the end of Iceman stage, I would definitely have reset because getting a backup is way too long. 2 unlockers here. Alright, let's see what our draw is. Bunch of bombs. That's workable. Like, at least I have something to kill with. Thankfully, MP's not as tight in this category, so... well, now it is. Should be okay still. I don't need too many dudes, it's really just the MP I'm worried about. And I do need high cannons for later, so let's go ahead and get the kills now. That was also a fun dance around the Buffy there. I think I wanted something out of this. I have to check. I also do need to check a GMD in the next area. That GMD right there in Area 1 was only needed for cross-gun, and I've already got cross-gun. The left GMD is the one I want to check because it can also get full cuss. So. Should be okay here. So we need to get all the money in here because there's a lot of money that we need. Go up this way, get all these. Bounce down. Okay, check this GMD. I didn't get lucky, and the other GMDs are not worth getting, so. Just go up, around, grab this. So then we're gonna do this part backwards. I just realized I only have one Doom Jump. I can't do that this way. I need that Doom Jump to get that. I've got bad issues here. Okay. We recognize there's the problem before it became a bigger problem. So it's okay. Where's that platform at? Okay. So we're gonna have to just sit through this, unfortunately. There, at least we didn't have to replay the stage. That would have been far worse. Grab this. And grab this. Now we got everything we need. Let's wreck our bumpies, because now we gotta do the fight. I'm short one, so I'm hoping to get something decent. I've got some D-guns. That'll work. Alright, little sloppy, but didn't have to replay the stage. Alright, Color, what are you gonna do? That fight went fine. That's probably about the nicest he's been in a while. Could have been so much worse. Alright, we don't need to grind for heat shots. We're good there. Dupe jump. And right into power plant we go. We're hoping for a bomb of some kind. If we're lucky, we'll get Tree Bomb. Tree Bomb is ideally what we want here. Tree Bomb 1 specifically. This whole run is stressful. Okay, we got Mini Bomb. That'll work. That at least means I can do optimal strats. Because not having optimal strats for this level is very, very time consuming. We got shooting chips too, so we can get the Gabriels later. So big shortcuts here still. I can actually get this here. So that solves getting Metal Body and such. Okay, I was able to jump out of there, so that's actually optimal there, because that saves me a dupe jump, which means I can use that later in the level, which is really, really handy. Ideally, we'd also get Dash Attack, but unfortunately, it's like, I never get Dash Attack in my draws for this one. Getting Mini Bomb here is actually also really good because we can get Foot Stomp now. I think we can get Foot Stomp now. Let's go for it. Nope, not lucky, but that's fine. We'll just get Foot Stomp in our normal spot. We don't need to kill Gabials because we have Metal Body, Iron Body, one of the two. I do want to get these points though. Sloppy down. So getting Mag Bomb 3 is the big concern in this level. There are only 2 Magnoids in the whole level, and they are in fucking terrible spots. So we're going for the less terrible one. So this is also spawn manipulation right here. I go all the way to the top here, drop down, respawn, got it. And because I still have Dupe Jump, we can just climb straight back up. Go ahead and set Tree Bomb. Yeah, because if you do not have double jump for that room, it is a long, long trip. Very, very not fun trip. I'll grab the health for a little bit of safety, because I'm going to go for the fast strat, hopefully. So, ideally, we can chain all these tree bombs together and not get interrupted. That's the ideal strat here. So I got interrupted. Thankfully, I still got an S, so I'm still getting the maximum amount of money. But ideally, you can just chain all 4 of them back to back without getting blasted by clouds, but it's random, so you can't do too much about that. Alright. Let's see, read Higby, buy an unlocker. Hopefully I have a decent amount of money here. I should be okay on money. Yeah, I've got enough, so we're good. Locker. Okay, and we'll get just enough money coming up to be able to have 16k for Number Man Shop. So we'll get our power-ups and we'll be good. This is a really fun part of the run, but it's also very execution heavy, so a little stressful. So just like any percent, we're going to set up the shortcut first. We'll go back to Number Man Shop, and we're also going to get a backup chip on the way that we couldn't get before, because we need to jump for it. Jump. I'm good on money, I don't need to get those coins. I'll get the coins that are coming up on the platforms coming up. So we're good. So let's get the Number Mans, we'll get that power-ups, we'll get 1 man up. I only need 1 Dupe Jump, thankfully, to get up to where I need to be. Damage boost passed. Slide here, get our backup. Let's throw all of our Buster power-ups on. No, I need heat armor to stay on. That's supposed to stay on until the end of the game, and for good reason, because I do have to take some heat contact damage in a few spots. So it's kind of important to have that. There we go. Had to make sure I didn't need to set anything else. Alright, so you're actually going to get to see a little bit of Old Area 1 in this category, because we normally just completely skip it. And I got Electrode, which is really good. So now I don't even have to worry about setting for later. So that saves me a little bit of time. I also have Shotgun, which is nice. Helps me just kill a few things more easily. That's our Candle 1 right there. I was hoping to get around that. Okay, don't take any more damage boosts. It's not worth it. At least I got a health refill off of that one. Get a damage boost off the Spigelian. Ideally, we would also get dash attack here. This would actually be a great level to get dash attack. Have Sonic Wave. Do that one for money, because it's pretty much impossible to get Aqua Sword from him. So it's best to just buy Aqua Sword from the shop. So this is the reason why we need Electroblade, because we need to get Aqua Aura from these bastards. So we'll get the one at the very end. We can easily grab that one without a problem. Grab these. Oh no, that wasn't a bad old area. But we'll see if Swordman plays ball here. You suck. Oh, nice miss. That could have been a nice time save, but no, I whiffed that. Still, pretty okay. Alright, now we have one of the biggest RNG sections. I need to get a 30% drop for Cannonball. There's no other place to get Cannonball. So, we're gonna hope I get the 30% drop that I need. If we don't get it after the third Hammer Joe, then we have to reload the area several times, so it sucks. It's such a time waste. I also need to start getting full cuts and fast gauges. So we're going to be checking more GMDs here. Nope, just piddling amounts of money. I wish you got decent amounts of money from GMDs in this game, but you don't get crap for GMD money. Make sure we open this PMD. Alright. Is this Hammer Dragon gonna be nice? Nope. Not the item I'm looking for, which is fine. We don't really expect that. Ow. Wasn't expecting that roller to be there. I'm not sure if I got the right chip for Dino Wave, so we're gonna kill this one to be sure. That's definitely good there. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Nope, nothing there. Alright, are we gonna get lucky? Let's find out. Nope. That's unfortunate. And now I get to just reload the room. And we keep doing this until we get our 30% drop. At least you get to listen to this theme. This theme is awesome still. Nope. And unfortunately, there's no way to manipulate RNG in an RTA setting. This is what happened during the marathon last time I did this, when we did the 100% marathon. It's not fun. Who's the God War? Ugh. Jesus, come on. Nope. Man, I'm getting awful luck. Nope. This sucks. I think that's it. There it is. There's also a 10% chance that you can get a hammer instead, which is not what you want, so... That sucked, but we got through it. I could have picked up that for hammer, but whatever. And that's Fire Aura, or Heat Aura. So, that sucked, but we at least got it. Better than replaying the whole stage. But there, like I said, there's no way to manipulate RNG, unfortunately. As long as you don't take more than 2 hits, you're fine. Oh, it was 2.5 minutes in that split. Now you can see why I haven't really decided to work on 100% in the last 5 years. Alright, so we need to buy Aquasaur, we need to buy barriers. These are safety. We need to get barriers at some point anyways, but these are needed in case we get bad luck on 0. Let's see, Shockwave. Oh wait, I don't want that. What did I want to throw out? Oh, it is. No, it is repair that I want to throw out. Had to think for a second. High Cannon, M Cannon, and Barrier, and we need to jump. I didn't pull up my notes. I didn't scroll down to my notes, so there we go. So now we need to get the source data. So we're going to do that now. movement for that, because apparently I'm botching that. Got the Tabasco sauce file, as Lan loves to call it. Nothing terribly great for my draw here. Might be able to do something with cannon. Depends on the HPs that the enemy's coming up. And I don't remember off the top of my head. If a full charge plus a cannon is enough to knock him out, we'll try. Got some fast gauges. So I picked up 2 fast gauges. I need to keep track of these. I think I picked up 1 full cust earlier. I'll double check later. That's satellite 3. Okay, that is enough, thankfully. Metal body. Barrier right through this guy. That saves some headaches. I can barrier in the next room too, which is nice. Backup chip and them up here. I need a little bit of extra money. Oh, that's the wrong chip. Kind of important. Cutscenes about how Dad is useless in this game. Like, Dad, why couldn't you be at least somewhat useful? Get this. Climb all the way to the top here. This is gonna respawn the upcoming Megallion. We're just gonna get the drop on it. Check this for full cust as well. Oh, no luck. That's Yo-Yo 3, so that's taken care of. We did get high cannons as well, so this is pretty nice. Alright, is Starman gonna behave? Let's find out. That's not behaving. Okay, I didn't take more than 2 hits, so it's fine. The money's fine. Barely caught that before it went out of bounds. Barely caught that before it went out. Why is my gold so high? Whatever. Alright. 0, 0, 0. This is probably the most stressful stage. Funny because it's pretty trivial in any percent. In this category, it's a nightmare to get through. There's just so much to grab in the room. There's a full cust, so that's 2 right there. Three fast gauges, I think. Okay, that one. So I think that puts me at 3 and 2 for Fast Gauge Full Cust. That should be enough to skip one cycle, so it ends up being a net gain. Alright, we need to get Candle 2 right here, so let's do that. Careful. I kinda need to dash attack through this so I don't die. I'll check the inventory real quick. Right, end cannon. Sub-chips. Oh, it's 3 and 1. Okay. That might still be enough. Items. We did get dropped down. And now we're done. That's bad. I think I'm screwed here. I think I might have to reload the room. Yeah, I gotta reload the room because there's no way to get upstairs. Gotta make that very, very careful jump to thread the needle there. Oh, and of course now I get Doob Jump. That's my backup. Let's do that so I don't take too much damage. Oh, I need to get those coins anyway, so that's not helpful. Gotta be careful not to go too far, because if you go too far, you fall in the pit and die. Kill the popper just so I don't fall. Back chip. And now the only Miguel E in the entire game. And that's how you get a Lakora. Alright, well that was unfortunate to have to reload the room. Let's see if Zero's nice. He may or may not be nice here. Thank you. Didn't have to worry about barriers. So, at least we saved time on Zero himself. Alright. All things considered, not too bad. Now for Shadow. We're gonna hope we get a bomb of some kind. Because we do need Doob Jump. But I'm kind of wondering if I can do something else. I'll think about, I'll toy over with that reroute later, because a mini bomb, then Doob Jump, then Heat V is probably what I want to do. But I don't want to do it in the middle of a run. Zero's chip. Plot. Jump is ready. 2 under net. Alright, be nice and nasty, Mega Man. So nasty. I still can't believe that made it into the English release. There had to have been something else they could have done. Now we go to vacant. Let's hope we get all this here. The Invis 3 grind is the most painful part to deal with. We'll get you later. This first. And we also need to get Recov 150, which is right over here. We do have some tree bombs. Let's see if we get lucky here. God, I hate those motherfuckers so much. Now I have 3 of them acting on screen. Great. I don't know where the other one is. It's great to find out. Oh, there he is. I'm about to die, so I'm gonna get out of here and do the death warp down. We'll deal with him in a second. Yeah, so doing that sucks. That grind is awful. We got Invis 2, so we still need 3 Invis 3s, because we need those for not freaking dying on Proto Man. Give them in a second. Good design, right? Where the hell are you? Now he's gonna just invade my space a bit. This is the ideal spot right here to just get a spawn. Oh my god. I think I'm probably just gonna be reloading the room again, because I'm gonna be running out of HP. Yep. I love spooky 3s. Okay, now I at least have M cannons, so that's gonna make things a lot easier. Impossible virus, I swear. Like, I need 3 of his 3s, because otherwise Proto Man's basically impossible to fight with an S. Like, I don't think they needed to make spooky 3s as accurate as they are in BN2. Finally, we get some bombs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reroute that in. I'm just gonna put bombs in the list. It's way too stressful to deal with them. Okay, we have 3 Invis 3s now. Wow. So I'll put that on the list. And we'll reroute that in. I have no idea where these cycles are going to be, by the way, because I stopped to kill the spookies first. There's 2. So we're going to pick up Kunai 2 and 3 coming up. So that's Kunai 3. We also need to get the spice chips, so we're going to respawn this. Here. That's spice 2 and 3. Dash this one. My back. I've realized I used up all my mega cannons too, so yeah, we need to reg. We have high cannons, that'll work. We do have barriers. We could try and bust her down, Shadow Man, but I kind of just want to be happy with this. Because I need the money. I would have humiliated him with normal cannon, but that takes way too long to kill him. To the point where it actually just counts against your rank. I need the money. Alright, well, let's do these 2 long-ass splits. We're halfway through the run, y'all. This is unfortunately the long, long halfway point, so please... go take a bathroom break or something. I need to get to 4,500. I need to get to 108,500 right now for money. So 108.5 is my target after taking into account my fast gauges and full cuts. That might still be it. Nope. I'll have to do that on the next trip then. So we're just gonna be doing this a lot. And I mean a lot. And so 108.5 is my target after taking into account the full cuts and fast gauges, because I don't need to buy those. And we'll get the rest of the money at the end of the game. Each trip gets me 5,100. So that's how I know how many trips I need to make through this. Whoops. Let's finish the trip and then we'll move on. We'll jack back out afterwards. That's a very real possibility, is dying in this segment. Whatever, man. I really wish we could skip this money grind somehow. Somebody please find, like, some kind of money glitch or better farming strat. Anything to save entire minutes would be nice. This is basically what it's going to look like for the rest of the run. for grinding. This. We have Dupe Jump, so we can just quickly climb up here. We don't need to get any more Mega Cans, so we can just damage boost. The Dupe Jumps also make for nice insurance in case I start falling into a pit. Then I can just quickly jump out. Yeah, unfortunately the second half of 100% really sucks on what you have to do, because it's all the grinding stuff with the satisfy conditions. But that's the definition I came up with, so I have to stick with it. Oh, almost missed my slide there. But that's what that should look like. That's what that should look like there. Like, for something that's like a 20-minute money grind, this is a surprisingly stressful section, because you just have to just not fall in a pit for so long. And as much as I love this theme, hearing the only, like, first 30 seconds of it over and over does get a little tiresome. I don't know why I'm taking extra stuff. I only need Dupe Jump. What did I say my target was again? Need to cut off 4,500. I don't want to overshoot it, that's why. Uh, 108.5, okay. 108.5 is what we're looking for. Sounds like a radio station than an amount of zenning I need. So while I'm going through all this, how have y'all been doing this weekend so far? Because I got off work early this morning and slept, so I haven't really done much for a weekend, other than a little bit of bike riding. And I will say, like, ever since I bought that bike, like, about 2 weeks now, really been enjoying it. Anyways, we bought that bike, yeah. So it was not last Monday, but the Monday before that. So riding the bike around the neighborhood has been really nice, and a good change of pace for exercise. I wish the roads around here were a little bit wider for bike riding, but they're not really suited for riding in places. Like, the neighborhood has nice sidewalks, but outside of the neighborhood on the roads is not really very good.
休んでる暇ないぞ。行くぞ。
I think the worst part is, like, this may be a long grind, but at least this is a consistent grind. We still have to get Mole 2 to show up later, which is not consistent and takes just as long. Look at that. Let's see, 108.5, we're at 73. We should only need 7 more trips. Like, assuming we're doing this right, we should only need 7 more trips through, so we'll be done in just a handful of minutes here. That's why we have deep jump. That's why we have deep jump there. Also, don't hit standby. Getting those coins that are like higher up are surprisingly difficult to reach without bonking your head. Like, it's nice that spikes aren't insta-kill in this game like they are in most other Mega Mans, but you can still drop like right to the pit if you're not careful. You know what we could possibly do is grind for full cuss in this level too. Because there is like a 20% chance, I think, on the table for the 1 GMB. And it's like not that far out of the way. Contemplating it, because that would be nice, that would save time. But it's also still luck. And there's enough luck in this run as is. 5 more trips, y'all. It's less than 5 more minutes to go on this part. As long as I don't fall, we're fine. A good trip overall. Let's look ahead and see what else I need to do. So once I get my money, we buy 2 unlockers and 1 fast gauge. I don't have enough. I'm good at wasting all my dupe jumps right now. If only like the jack in, jack out animations weren't so long either. Like that alone takes like almost 15 seconds, if not 20 seconds. Can't slide apparently. That was close. Okay, each trip is about a minute. Oh,
休んでる暇ないぞ。
almost there, y'all. 2 more trips and that's it. We should have everything that we need as long as we play through endgame okay. But it is possible to get not good money from Pharaoh Man, and then we'd be in trouble. Good catch. Alright, one more. One more. And we don't need to do any more regging either for this segment before we get into Pharaoh.
休んでる暇ないぞ。行くぞ。
So after we do this, we buy the unlockers and fast gauge, and that's it.
もう送るぞ。
I've got everything I need, hopefully, as long as my calculations are right. Alright, so 2 unlockers, 1 fast gauge. And we're off to the next area.
サブチップゲット。サブチップゲット。急ぐぜ。
Come on. Do better than that. I need to be very careful with my double jump routing because I don't want to use extra ones. Because we're going to skip the Yoku block section completely. That's one of the parts that I did reroute. So in exchange for just climbing a few extra ladders, we can completely skip the Yoku blocks in Legendaria, which is very nice. Like the routing still barely works out with my dupe jump route. Okay. So we need to buy all the power-ups, and then Twister, Tornado, Blower, and Rock Cube. Tornado, Twister, Blower, and Rock Cube's at the bottom.
チップゲット。
We need 1 dupe jump here. Only 1. Gonna jump from this ledge. Just barely managed to make it there. Good. Why did I lose my charge there? Bizarre place to lose charge. Okay. Now we have to get... No, we got Invis 2 already, so... Because we had such a weird-ass spooky grind. So we actually do not need to grind for Invis 2, thank God. So we can actually just... make our way to the end of the area. saves me a lot of grief. A lot of grief. The only thing I'm really worried about now is getting Mole to show up, which is typically a problem. That might not be good. We'll check in a second. Check right now, actually. Okay, I still got Ren 3, so that's what we need. That up. So that's our goldfish that we need. The backup that's over here. That's the last backup ship. Alright. Normal mole. Alright, well there's Recovery 300. Now we have to get Pop-Up, which is the problem. Getting Pop-Up is the issue here. And like I said, there's no way to manipulate RNG or luck in an RTA setting, so this is just a 25% chance for it to show up. And usually I'm not very lucky. Nope, no good. I thought about dying to reset this, but I have to have my gauge full for later. Oh wait, well it doesn't take that long. I just died here. That's slightly faster, so... Oh, well, there we go. Now for 5 minutes of this, because this thing takes 200 shots to kill. But they did not account for how Mole 2 actually works in BN2. So everything does a static 1 damage. Very exciting. And at this point in the run, like, I'm already, like, mentally tired because of the grind, so focusing on this sucks. I wonder if they just, like, ran out of time to playtest and never got Mole 2 to actually spawn, and someone's like, yeah, it's probably right. I wouldn't doubt that's the case. We're probably about halfway. I haven't been keeping track. I never try to. It's not really important to. thought I was gonna miss that for a second. Please die soon. Should be within this last like 20 hits. Whew. Almost screwed that up. He was about to dig back under. Please die. Oh my god. Well, that's fun. I get to live through that for another 5 minutes. My arm hurts. Yeah, it's very much fuck moment. And it was almost dead too. My arm is not happy. My brain is not happy either, but like my hand is actually very not happy with that. Oh. Now I have to wait for it to show up too. That was 100% me. More like bad programmer. Why did you make it so Mold 2 needed 200 hits? I wish there was something that would insta-kill it. Of course, there's nothing in this game that'll do that. I really do not want this to happen on Monday. It's at least slightly faster to die this way than sit through an extra transition screen. I would like to get Mega Cannon at draw as well, where Mole actually shows up, because I would want Mega Cannon for later. Nope. RNG's just gonna spite me. I also wish these platforms didn't take forever to kill me. This is kind of the one time I wish the spikes were insta-kill. Nope. It's not being kind. Bad boy. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel right now. Okay, this better be the one that shows up, because I've got M Cannon in the draw right now. Nope. Alright, I'm kind of running low on lives. I'm going to let this one... since I already have M Cannon in the draw and I don't have to re-reg, we're just going to leave the portal. Like, as you can see, this is actually quite a bit slow because you have to sit through all these animations. The only upside of this is been that we get to listen to the Pharaoh Man theme for a good, like, 15 minutes so far. Come on. Game. Oh, Mole. I forget that you can actually go over here. God, I just want to be done with this. We still have to sit through another 5-minute grind too, so this sucks. This is one of the big reasons why I don't really want to improve 100% right now. Because I had very good luck overall in that run. And even with like the routing improvements, I would still have to sit through all of that luck again. Oh my god. It's too bad killing the mole is not faster. Because I could really take my anger out on myself for that. Please to God. Not getting that 25%. Stuff like this is why I have a 230 estimate for this run. Shoot, the very first time I did a run of this, I had a 3-hour estimate because I had no idea how long things were going to take. So I'm kind of glad I've at least kind of kept them conservative. Oh my god. How many more tries do you think this will take? I'm guessing it's gonna take like another like 9 or 10. We still have to play the rest of the level too. Like, thankfully the rest of it isn't that long, but I still have to play the rest of this level. Come on, man. I'm tempted to just like dash into him, just be like a punch him. Come on, show up. You suck. I want to dash into him. I want to punch him. Okay. Okay, that's all I wanted. That's for Verilix. Finally. Yeah, going up to the top corners is the worst because it's easy to cut the jump short. Like, I've been really bad about that. No, no, no. I don't even care that it's going to cost me time. That was close. Whenever I get this done, I am going to the bathroom real quick. Because I am not holding it anymore. Should be about halfway here. Yes, please keep doing that. Anything to avoid jumping. The less jumping I have to do, the better. I am going to the bathroom. Oh, thank goodness. Just enough time to quickly wash my hands. Go to the bathroom. We are finally out of hell. Let's get the hell out of here. So I need True Bomb 3 there. We need to get the stuff that's here. So I need to be very careful. I need to be able to get back, so... And I don't have Repairer, so... I'll wait for you to jump over. Good, got that first try. We're also gonna get, Foot Stomp while I'm here. That's kind of bad on health, but that's fine. That's bad. Now I have to get Foot Stomp later. I was hoping to not have to worry about that. Alright, so I needed to save 2 Doob Jumps because there is one more power-up right here. I think it's an HP Mem. Okay. I can't really afford to take hits on Pharaoh anyways, because I need a good rank, so I can get some money. So, this is fine. Okay, good fight. Didn't have to stall too much. That segment took so long. Could have saved myself a good 10 minutes if I had not screwed up the first time. Alright, endgame. We need to go to Bank 1 to get a Left Sword. Let's see. I need Doob Jump first. Go to the bank. We need to get Elect Sword, and we also still need to get Foot Stomp, so we're gonna kill the Flappy here. Which means I need to get Mega Cannons ready. That might actually work. I think I can actually make that work with that. If not, we'll just reload. Like, what's the worst that can happen at this point, right? Like, thankfully, I don't have to care much in this run anymore. I've got so much health, too, so I don't have to really worry about taking damage. take the 80% down here. Gotta love that you cannot see the lasers until, like, they're already off. That should be foot stomp. Okay, that works. Get out. Oh. Alrighty, now we need to Reg Invis 3, because we need to get Proto taken care of. So let's take out... unfortunately, Dash Attack must go now. Dash Attack now has to go. So, bye-bye. This 3, where are you? Yeah, so we want 3 of those, because Proto Man freaking sucks. The worst boss in the game, by far. And this is, like, the only consistent way to fight him for me. That's the wrong area. I keep forgetting. It's fine. We just don't have to listen to that later. At least we're in endgame. We'll finish Underestimate as long as we don't do anything, like, too stupid. Like, we're only 20 minutes long. We've got a 10-minute buffer. We'll be okay. Nice. Proto first. Yeah. What a fight. What a boss fight. Okay. Now we do all the simulator fights. So we're just gonna do him again. Thankfully the simulator fights don't take... They're not nearly as stressful, thankfully. So we're gonna do Proto first, just so I don't worry about him. Same deal as before. It would be nice if I had just Zeta Cannon just destroy him, but I don't really get that. Good enough. So thankfully, time limits are not a huge issue with these strats. So as long as we're not taking hits, we'll get our S ranks and we'll get our Navi chips. And at least we know that we'll have all Navi chips if we get an email after we're all done with the simulator fights. Who are we doing next? Sword? Gravity. We'll do Gravity. Gravity and then Sword. And then Bright and Elect get Tree Bombs and the rest get M Cannon. Because Invis 3 just lets you just go behind and just not worry about them. Which makes that so much easier to S-rank, in case you get a bad pattern. Because now you don't have to worry about patterns. Sword. The new portraits for the bosses are really nice, like the new ones for the new navis for this game. I really like those. Again? Did nothing else. He's just like, oh, he's invisible, I can't do anything.
やったよ。あ
Alright, tree bomb.
やったな。
Alright, Bright and Elect next. Haru's favorite Navi.
やった。トライ。トライ。はい。チップゲット。
At least I can do some victory break dancing. Alright, Elec is next. Right, man, he's your favorite, obviously. Alright, is he gonna behave this time? Let's find out. Yep, that's what we don't want to see. Okay. Bad Cloud Pad. Yeah, but Video Man's not even in this game. Video Man also actually has a good chip. Like, Video Man's one of the better BN4 Navi chips. Alright, M Cannon. And now we just plow through the rest of them. Sloppy, but whatever. The fight's over so fast that it's fine. Like I said, as long as we don't take more than 2 hits, we're fine. Yeah, well, it happens. It happens. I'll just eat while I'm doing the PA grind. Let's just keep track of, like, which bosses we've already fought so we don't accidentally refight a boss. So next is, Needle. We want to do the boss rush strat here. Because the last thing we want to see is his desperation attack, so... Nice. I still always love that scream. It sounds so real. In a very exaggerated way. Alright. Ice, and then quick. Quick is next. Oh, that's a bad start. Stop. Oh my god. That should still be his chip, but that was annoying.
やったよ。あ
Because I want to cut down on cycles for him. So I try and do it with charge shot combinations. But he did not want to cooperate. Color... Who's left? Star, Pharaoh, Shadow. Okay, so just 3 more. Just Star, Shadow, and Pharaoh. Now is Star gonna cooperate? Let's find out. He's probably like one of the worst ones to deal with in terms of that. That was a really good pattern to get. He played nice.
よし、さすがだぜ。やったな。
2 more nabbies. We'll just do Pharaoh first, doesn't really matter. It does not matter between these two. Ah, that's really bad. This is not going to give me that, probably. I have a chance, but I need to check. Well, here, do Shadow first. Do Shadow first, because then we can... If we get the email, then we're good. If not, then we have to fight Pharaoh. That was just poor playing on my part. Well, let's do Shadow first. At least we get to still humiliate him here. Completely humiliated still. Alright, if we don't get the email, then we play Pharaoh. Nope, didn't get it. Verify. Yep, it was another Anubis. Rank was low, and I was not lucky. Because there is a chance you can still get that Navi chip. But it's only a chance. The S rank is the guarantee. Alright, let's try and not screw up the fight this time. That's not a good start. That's a terrible start. This is bad. Well, I played that really badly again! Although getting an Anubis is just bad luck that I can't avoid. Nope. I think that was another Anubis, wasn't it? Yes, it was. God, of all bosses. We're gonna be, like, really finishing right at the deadline here. Again, this is why I have a 230 estimate. drop the Anubis right on my head. We should be good this time.
よしさすがだぜ
There. Alright, that's all good. So I need to set this up for later. Did we wrecker? Yes. Okay. What else are we buying here? 3 unlockers.
ダブチダブチダブチ
1,
ップゲット
2, 3. All 3 armors. Coal punch, cuss sword,
チップゲットチップゲット
and then buy out the full cuss.
ダブチダブチダブチダブチップゲットダブチップゲットダブチダブチダブチップゲット
Alright. Checking
俺
Dem
たちは
1.
負けない
So now we get the remaining power-ups that are not in Undernet.
準備完了チップゲットやっやっえいチップゲットやっやっやっやっふっふっチップゲットふっさあふっやっふっやっやっ
That. Get this. Go down for this one.
ないぞチップゲットふっないぞ
And now we walk to area 3.
やったーやっふっチップゲットやっふっやっふっふっ
'Cause we still need to get in this one as well. So we come this way to do it. Because it's too risky to get in this one from Spooky 2s. Fast gauge here.
もう送るぞやっふっそれやっふっふっやっ
Get all this.
やっふっやっやっふっふっ
Uh-oh. Yep, have to reload that.
やっ
That should be high enough.
ふっやっふっやっふっ
That should be good. I'm gonna check. Okay, there's our missed one.
ふっやっ
We run this way.
ふっやっやっ
Much faster to do it this way.
やっやっふっやっふっやっやっふっ
Now we have to get to the upper part here.
やっやっやっふっやっ
Oh, for a second I thought I was gonna not make that. Got Slasher. Now we look for Life Sword.
それおっとふっやっやっやっふっふっふっやっ
But now we wait for forever for stuff.
ふっふっやっやっやっやっ
Nothing else we can do except wait.
ふっふっやっ
So now I need to start getting all the PAs assembled.
やっやっふっやっやっもう送るぞ
Then we start sorting by ID. Well, I'm just gonna have to wait. I'll get the food when I can. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Trying to sort by the right thing. Okay, spreader. I'll be done when I'm done, thank you. Fuck. Well, I just wasted that. Trying to think of too many things at the same time. Just not helping. 62... Ultra Bomb. Well, now we wait. That food smells really good from here, I'll tell you that much. Let's see, Life Sword 2. Yeah, it should be about another 15 minutes. So that's what I'm hoping. It should be about 15 minutes from this point on, because I need to assemble the rest of the PAs. I need to kill base. I need to go to Undernet and need to get the rest of the stuff there. Pray that I get the drop that I'm looking for. Life Sword 3. What does it take that gauge to fill anyways? It takes about 20 seconds to fill the gauge every time. That is annoying. Sonic Blade, and then Star Arrow. If only I could hold unlimited full cuss. But you can only hold 5 of every subchip in this game. There's no getting around that. Which is an interesting choice considering sub-memories existed. There's Z-Saber. High Guard. And 0. High Guard, Z-Saber, 0. I don't know why I'm trying to enter that. Threatens. Also, there's a lotto number right above that you can use for BN3. That's one of the little funny crossovers that you have with this game. So we're at 1, 2, and 3. And then we need to do punch. Let's see, cold punch, gut punch. Where's gut punch? There it is. And dash attack. I way past dash attack. Dash attack's only number 58. Where is it? Frick. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. The brain is fried and I'm hungry. I'm gonna be so glad when this run is done because this has been a hilarious disaster that I hope will go better on Monday. Gut punch, cold punch, dash attack. Get rid of punches. Guard. And Gutsman. Gutsman. Only 4 more PAs. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Guard, dash attack, and repair, roll. Recover. Oh. Ran out of time too. Give me that other fast gauge. I don't need that gauge crawling. This already takes long enough. So repair, recover from roll. Cuss sword, our sword, and proto. This will be the last of the Navi ones. And then we disable. Assemble Zeta Cannon, we're good. Cuss sword, var sword, proto. Okay. Go to those, put my cannons back in, we're good. And we're gonna use Zeta on this. Oh hey, I forgot. I got Life Sword 1 earlier. I didn't even need to wait for that. I could have skipped a PA entirely. I forgot. I did Life Sword 1 by accident earlier. By complete accident. So that's on me. So I could have saved myself an extra 20 seconds. So we do need Zeta Cannon to kill base without getting completely annihilated, so I'm gonna wait till the gate is somewhat full, and then use it twice. That's good right there. Oh. Now it's full anyways. Alright. Into endgame. Put Heat in, Tree Bomb in. Let's see. Maybe Tree Bomb, and then the Reg Heat B. Alright, y'all. Hopefully we do this right and we'll be done in one try. That being said, I still need to rely on another 30% drop to end the run, because Life Aura 2 is only available from Scut lists. and it's not the S rank drop. So what a way to end the run. Oh shit. I forgot to use fast gauge as well. Blanked out on that. Okay, we need to assemble Zeta Cannon, so... do this so it can respawn properly. We still need it. I can also regen, so it's fine. Candle 1 will give me just a little bit of health, and I can live with that. But this Zeta Cannon strategy is really the only reliable way to do this without running out of resources in case I get bad luck. Nope. Bad luck. We just get to fucking burn through everything again, which is fucking great. I still don't have what I need, jeez. Terrible luck. Why does this have to take ages? This is really why you want to get that 30% drop first try. Because otherwise you have to wait for forever for anything to happen. That's not right. I picked the wrong order. Joy. We might not even make our 230 estimate at this rate. I'm only gonna get a handful of tries. There we go. Verify. That's it. We will verify that we have everything in a bit. I need to jump. I wasn't expecting to get that, so... let's see, I need this lock data. There's one other lock data I need to open up. And we get these two, then we get Hammer in the last HP Mem. Verify we got everything. That's level 100. That's 137. That is all 14 PA. So at least it is a valid run, no matter how crappy it's been. This has not been a good run, but hey, we're finishing. We are finishing a valid run. Ah, almost got the perfect 8-1. Almost. Still pretty good fight. Now we just get to the end of the game. So we're gonna finish in probably about 2:20, 2:28, 30, probably. This is what you get for shooting me in the back. I shoot you back. How are you doing that, Iceman? He did not use a single attack until he tried to use Ice Breath before he died. Can we do the loop properly? Because we have not been doing the loop properly at all. Good enough. Alrighty. Well, at least the Life Aura 2 grind didn't take that long. It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Alright, I did screw up Blank Virus the other time I did this, so let's not mess up this fight. It's at least recoverable, and you just only lose time, but still. Oh! Finally. My hand is so tired I can't even text Mash. But, hey, we finished. We made it. We have a valid 100% run, and as bad as that was, I can imagine it will not go that poorly on Monday. I will also rework some of the stuff to make it a little bit more consistent, like the Invis 3 grind. Alright, I'm not going to sit through the credits. I'm going to send y'all over to Expo, because I need to go eat. I'm way too hungry to care. So, go have fun with whatever they're doing right now. And, I'll be back tomorrow with co-op for Pump with Tusa and Haru. So, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everyone.